This is the Friday afternoon QSO VLAC Network. And now let's check in and see if Charlie, K1GZL, is on frequency to bring us up to date on the latest 40-meter band propagation. Charlie's QTH is up north in northern New Hampshire, near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Near the Canadian border. Charlie, got a copy?
Yes, Jim, very good. You're running an S5 up to S9 direct, as I do not have capability of an SDR, but you're doing very, very well on a beautiful sunny day. Temperature all the way up in the upper, about 67 degrees, and the low this morning was 42. The normal low is 40, the normal high is 60. Up here at 2,030 feet on the Canadian border of northern New Hampshire. Back to you, Jim, and see how you copy. I don't know if you can use Milford or not, but I'll turn it to you. Go ahead, K1GZL.
Roger, Charlie, I finally made it out of the queue into Milford, so I'm copying you through Milford at about 35 over, Roger.
You're through Milford at about 35 over, Roger.
Okay, thank you very much on that. Here's a little bit of not Captain Mike, but Roy, VK7ROY, a little continuation of that. As the band on 20, I tried it a couple of months ago, and the temperature on the band was totally dead. There was nothing on 20. But here's a little bit of what I recorded a week ago. However, this is later in the QSO, and I believe I also do have Ian on down near Melbourne, Australia. So here it is. Let's see if it works.
I'm glad you got up and said hello. Good to say hello to you, mate, and absolutely cracking signal. Look after yourself, Charlie. Enjoy your day ahead of you. Enjoy your day, and hope we can do it again soon. Kilo Golf Zulu, Golf Zulu Lima, VK7ROY. Thank you, Charlie.
Okay, now he was only running 100 watts.
Yourself, Charlie. Take care. Hope to catch up again soon. Kilowatt 1, Golf Zulu Lima, VK7ROY. Bye-bye, Charlie. What a wonderful surprise, Charlie. I've been fond of you today, actually, and I thought we must try and do another contact with Charlie, and here you are. So, very good morning, Charlie. We've had a warmest day since last summer today. It was 18 degrees. We've had a really cold winter here. Not quite cold like you have, but cold for us. Anyway, I wonder how you are, Charlie. You're sounding very good. K1GZL. Come on, just a moment, Charlie. With KN4, Germany, Bravo Zulu, VK 3 Mike Oscar, you're peaking 30 over 9, Charlie.
Okay, I hope you copied that, Jim. KC9VKV, K1GZL.
Roger, Charlie, loud and clear. And that was Roy, Roger, down in Tasmania, or was it Australia?
Tasmania, or was it Australia?
Yeah, that last one was Ian down in Australia, and that was recorded on the same morning. I recorded Roy, VK7ROY, and Roy was only running 100 watts to a single quad loop, a wire quad loop. That's all he had, and 100 watts on the north side of the island of Tasmania. On the island of Tasmania, which is just a little bit south and east of Australia there, Jim. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, you really sounded good. What was your signal strength? Do you remember?
He was 10 over 9. The noise level at that time was about an S4 to 7. However, that particular morning, our time, we had terrific static. There would be a terrific crash of static, and then it would relent. But as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, I tried 20 meters about 3 mornings ago, and the band was totally dead. And the only thing I worked on was on 40. I did work a down on the North Island of New Zealand, but I could barely get him, and it took a long time just to get his name and whatnot. But he was 2, and the propagation that one particular morning was very poor. But I haven't tried it down in the South Pacific since then. Jim, go ahead.
Roger that. Well, good going there, Charlie. Appreciate it as always. And you have a real good afternoon and a great weekend up there. Roger, Roger.
Roger. Okay, 73. A pleasure. Always a pleasure, Jim, and keep up the good work that you do on trying to help your fellow amateurs with any new rigs and so forth. So you're an inspiration to a lot of people. So 7-3, and we will catch you hopefully next week. K1GZL, we are clear. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. 73 that way. This is the Friday Afternoon QSO VLAC Network. My name is Jim, better known in some circles as Dr. VKV, and we are recording now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give us a shout. We'll post this recording up on YouTube in the next couple of days, so when you go to YouTube, just do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook, and that'll take you to our YouTube QSO VLAC page, where we're currently featuring over 2,700 QSO VLAC aircheck recordings. This recording will be cut number 1 in that series. So now, without further ado, let's open it up and see who's out there. This is the Friday Afternoon QSO VLAC Network. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.